Hi, Francine. Hey, girl. Oh my gosh, tomorrow I have a doctor's appointment, so my hair, I can't, literally from this morning, my hair's still wet. Still wet. So I figured I'd come on here to put my extensions on, but I don't know if I should or should I not. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Antoinette. I don't know if I have to start taking these with me every time I go now, because my appointments from here on forward, since it's like a weekly appointment, it's just going to be more of a checking my, like monitoring my contractions and stuff, since I just go once a week now. Hi, Arlen. Hi, Juanita. Hi, Margarita. So, but I wanted to put on a little bit of makeup. Oh my god, my brows are so bad. And then, Michael was putting blinds in our room because we needed a new set of blinds for like the big window. And we hadn't gotten them since our windows are so wide. They have to be like custom order blinds, the wood ones. So we finally got them today. But anyways, I ate dinner and I was falling asleep. And then I went to the kitchen to put my cup in the sink, and I was going to put like water in it to fill it up. And then I noticed that the water pressure was extremely like low. I mean, I noticed instantly. And I told Michael, and he's like, oh shit, what if there's like a water breakage somewhere? But the rest of the house, the water pressure is fine, except the kitchen. And then I guess he went and checked on our neighborhood Facebook group. And some houses around here don't even have no water. So like, oh great. So let's see what happens tomorrow in the morning. Because I honestly doubt they're going to come and fix it right now. I've been feeling really good. I mean, I have a lot of pressure now. And I'm just ready. Like, I'm already ready. We've just been prepping and getting ready. And I've been cleaning like fuck. Like, I get scared when I start like cleaning. Like, fully detailed cleaning. Because I'm like, am I nesting? I think I'm nesting. But I'm going to do a little bit of makeup. Y luego me hago. Then I'll put on my extensions. Just for the fuck of it. Why not? Why not? It's early. And, it's early and I have a long night since I can't sleep anymore. I should have dyed my bangs already, but oh well. I guess I'm not gonna end up doing it. I'm gonna put on the contacts that I really liked. I might pull you guys down though, because you're a little far back there. Where's my clips? I wanted to do some, like a look with the liners. Yeah, nesting for sure. But it's not like I was doing anything major. Like once a week I clean my fridge out. But for whatever reason I felt like I wanted to take everything out and readjust like the shelves in the fridge. I'm excited, but Michael has to work tomorrow, and he's been working on my car. I'm so excited, you guys, you don't even know. Hopefully my car will be painted and ready. Not fully ready, obviously, because we're doing a lot of details to it, but at least drivable and painted and all that for my birthday. That's the goal. That is the goal. Hopefully the comments don't start messing up, because that's what always happens. I don't know why it always happens. Thank you. I know, I'm super excited about the car. So these ones, I don't know if these are the ones that I liked a lot or it's the other ones, but we're gonna do these ones. Damn, I can't get it in there. Maybe because it's inside out. Maybe it's inside out. Maybe not. Definitely not inside out. It's not inside out. But why can't I get it in there? These are supposed to be hazel. I know, it's getting close. I'm excited. I'm nervous, but excited at the same time. I honestly have I've gone into labor every way you could think of except a C-section. But what I mean is like, geez, what the heck? I've done it all, like, dude, I can't with these today. It's like they don't want to go in there. With Nathaniel, when I went into labor with Nathaniel, with my oldest, my water broke, but it didn't break like completely. I was like leaking. So I remember like driving to the hospital and everything, and we parked in the regular parking because I wasn't in pain or anything. And then I walked all the way to the top and I was leaking everywhere. Like my water. And then with Serenity, I had contractions, like back-to-back contractions. So I went to the hospital. See, these are inside out. What the fuck, man? I had contractions back-to-back, so I had to go in. And then it took forever for me to dilate, so I had to get my water broken and all that. And then with Junior, I was induced. So like, I guess I like to be induced because you kind of like know, okay, gotta be there at this time, this day. And then you basically can prep everything in your house with your kids and get everything ready and situated. And then with Jaden, no lie, Michael was asking me, I don't know if he was asking me this morning or yesterday morning, but he was asking me like, do you remember how you went to labor with Jaden? Because I don't remember, and I seriously, he don't remember and I don't remember. Where's my blow dryer? I don't remember at all. So with this baby, we'll see what happens, but I'm super excited. Except I'm not gonna have like no family or anybody gonna be down here with me besides hubby. Where is my... Let me blow dry my hair out really fast because it'll just be easier if I put on my extensions right away. Where is my spray though? Okay, so I haven't had the opportunity to reach out to Foxy Bay to get like some of my restock for my PR. So I've been using this as a heat protectant, but it's like legit the worst shit you could ever use. Which I might even have some actually. Oh, I do. My daughter be stealing all my freaking stuff, so anytime she steals my heat protectant and my shit. So I had to change my locks to my freaking door because she'd be coming in here like it's freaking Ulta and taking all my stuff. Which I don't mind her taking, like, you know, but ask at least. Like, I cannot stand for anybody to go in my room and take anything without asking. This one's almost empty because my room is legit like a freaking Ulta. Hey, from Virginia, hi. Hi, Patsy. I don't know if I seen your comment earlier or not. I think I'm gonna put you guys down here because I feel like I can't really see your comments. I honestly don't remember with Jaden. But no, I haven't had no C-section with any of my kids. And I'm very grateful for that. I don't know what's going to happen with this baby because this baby is a big baby. So we'll see what happens. Oops. So I'm going to just blow dry my hair out straight really fast. And see what happens. But remember what happened with the deodorant that I was telling you guys what happened with my underarms? Because I've never, ever had dark under my underarms until I started using that stupid ass freaking deodorant. So I stopped using it. And then I started using this black soap. And it's been working because I can honestly say I've noticed a big difference on my underarms. And I don't even know where I got that soap from. It was sent to me in PR a while back. But it works. I can tell you that it works. I think I'm going to move you guys this way with me. No, I didn't cut my hair. Maybe you think I cut my hair because I wear extensions. I mean, other than that, I don't know. Thank you. I am 34 weeks. 34 weeks and I'm ready to go. Have you guys, oh, you know what? I think with Jaden, I took some castor oil to try to go into labor. I don't know how many of you guys have ever tried taking, like, you know, there's a lot of people that believe in different things and do different things to try to go into labor. Let me know what you guys did. I'm not going to do anything like that, to be honest, because I know that I'm going to go into labor pretty soon. Hold on, guys. I'm going to bring you down here because I can't read the comments. But I remember, I think with Jaden, I tried taking castor oil to go into labor. But I don't remember exactly. This is my Foxy Bay blowout brush, by the way. And my appointment's not until the afternoon tomorrow. But honestly, I'd rather just do my hair since now so I don't have to do it tomorrow. Hi, Veronica. How's the weather in Arizona? It's been so freaking ugly out here. Like, ugly. Yesterday and today, you would think, like, that it's gonna freaking snow. But for those that are asking if I cut my hair, I trimmed my hair, but besides that, no. I wear hair extensions. They just look that real. If you thought I cut my hair, no, girl. I wear hair extensions. They just look that real. They blend nicely. But this is my blowout brush, and this one is the smaller one. And I do have a code, Exo Crystal. Hi, Rubina. I like the smaller one because you can like control it better. The big one adds a lot of waves to it, but it gives you like a looser curl at the end. This one does the damn job. By the way, I'm super excited because there's a company that I really wanted to get. I was gonna actually buy some of their products for the baby, which is like a bottle, like kind of like a mini dishwasher for your bottles, but it's like a sanitizer and a bottle washer. Anyways, they're gonna send me some PR, which I'm so excited about that. Please don't be broken. This one's brand new. This is Foxy Bay Heat Protectant. Honestly, it is the best heat protectant ever. The other one I showed you guys, this one, hands down, it smells so good, but it's like the worst thing you can literally use on your hair. Hi, beautiful. Love your late lives. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out with me on these late lives, to be honest, because, girly, to be for real, it's late. It's late. But you guys want to hear some crazy stuff? Some cheese in there. Like, I don't know why people like to cause, like, I don't even go live as much as I used to, and I still deal with weird messages and people trying to start drama, but I got a message that supposedly my husband is cheating on me. Imagine that. Antoinette, you're the sweetest. Thank you. Hi, Kristen. I know, girl. I'm already gonna... Next time I see you, I'll probably have the baby already. And this morning I told hubby, do I have any stretch marks? Because, like, I've been itching a lot, like, on the bottom part right here. And then he's all looking, and then he's like, I don't know if those are stretch marks or those are creases from the pants. Because all my pants fit me super freaking tight. And I'm like, oh my God, bro. And I can't see down there. I literally have to be, like, with the mirror. And I can't tell. Sí, son o no son. But yeah, that's the word in the Facebook streets. That supposedly my husband is a cheetah. And who the fuck would even, like, imagine, like, you have to be that miserable to go and try to start drama when someone's almost about to have a baby. The thing is that I know it's a lie, clearly, but my thing is like, why would anybody want to go and make shit up like that? Now that I'm about to have a baby, like, my hair ends are all fucked up because I washed my hair and then I threw it in a messy bun. And I hate to do that because then my hair gets all fucked up. But I'm like, people are crazy, man. And if he was cheating on me, I'm just like, when? When does he even have time? Because he, right now, is like their slow season for work. So he's been going to work like maybe once or twice a week. And that man calls me all day, girlie, all day. People are just hateful. So last week I had my, okay, so 3 weeks ago, I was 33 weeks and baby weighed, a little bit under 4 pounds. And then, 2 weeks later, which was last week, I was at the end of my 33 weeks. I don't know, 2 weeks after that, baby weighs over 5 pounds already. So I'm thinking baby is close to 5.5 pounds or 6 pounds already. And I'm 34 weeks. So I still have a while, so it's going to be a big baby. Hi, Allison. Did I say hi? Yeah, they're just trying to make me all be in my feelings and hurt. But it won't work because, you guys, I've been with Michael for 14 years. That man has never cheated on me. He went to, and I, you know, the only thing that I can honestly say that I will never know, only God knows and he knows, is that when Michael went to prison for 5 years, it's not like he could physically be with somebody. But I don't know if people were writing him letters. I don't know. I mean, he tells me everything and he says no, but all I can do is trust him and trust his word. But I know for a fact that he didn't talk to girls on the phone when he was in prison. But even when he was in prison, I had girls, these two specific fucking girls, trying to say that he was talking to them. Like the same psychotic girls, same ones, trying to claim that he was talking to them when he was in prison, which honestly, like I said, all I can do is take his word that he wasn't. Plus, anytime that I would tell him, like, okay, send me a copy of your call log, because the prison that he was in, the federal prison he was in, they actually can give you a printout of all your phone records of who you called, like the numbers you called, the time, the date, and the amount of time you spent on the phone with them. And he would send it to me anytime I would ask, like, no matter what. So it was never an issue. But then again, there's a lot of situations where there's phones in there, like cell phones, not just regular phones. And all I could do is take his word for that. But people are just strange, to be honest. But to claim that he's cheating on me right now, like, honest to God, the only time he's not with me is if he's at work. And I mean, he works for himself. He's a business owner. And I kind of feel like when men do cheat, like when men are planning on cheating or they're cheating, they have no more interest on their partners. Why the hell would I be pregnant? You know what I mean? Like, why would he even mess with me if he already has somebody to mess with? I don't know. People are just weird. Like, even before I told anybody I was pregnant and I didn't go live, I didn't go live for 3 months, 3 or 4 months I didn't go live. And I had people saying that Michael cheated on me and that our marriage didn't even last because we had just gotten married and that we didn't even last half a year being married and he was cheating. And then when I announced, like, I just ignored it. And then I announced that I was pregnant, people were like, but I thought you guys were getting a divorce. But I thought he cheated on you. And I'm like, but when did I say that? When did I actually say that? Because I never said that. Y'all just ran with your own story. Because I never said that. All I made a post was, apparently my man is cheating on me. My relationship didn't last. Why even bother explaining when y'all know it all? And I meant it as not like confirming it, but more of like, I'm not going to sit here and explain to anybody anything when you guys are going to run with whatever you want to run with, What is that, Juanita? Yeah, that's true, Christine. People don't like to see other people be happy. Yeah, literally. Like, I was super shocked when one of my supporters said that they were 35 weeks and their baby was already 5 pounds. And then when I went to my doctor's appointment and they're like, your baby's already over 5 pounds, I was like, what the fuck? And I'm not even, like, I'm 30. I was at the end of my 33 weeks, gonna be 34. Well, yeah, at the end of 33. And the baby already weighed 5 pounds. So I'm like, So I'm like, he basically gained over 2 pounds in 2 weeks. Oh my God, Melissa, your babies were little. Jaden, Junior, I was induced with him at 37 weeks, because at 37 weeks, you're safe to give birth. Your doctor will allow you to induce yourself, well, to get induced. And Junior was my smallest baby. I think he weighed, I don't know, he was my smallest one, so 6 something. Good night. Of course, Veronica. I just think it's weird, like, it's that people would even, you know what I mean, have the time to sit there and say stuff like that. I'm just like, okay. Okay, girl. And it's a fake account that sends the messages, so, you know, it's like, clearly it's somebody that wants to just be messy, because if you're telling somebody that their man is cheating on them, you're clearly, if you really actually know that and it is the truth, you don't have nothing to hide, right? But if you got to go and make a whole fake account just to message somebody to tell them that, then clearly you're trying to lie, like keep it a secret, you know? All my kids weighed around 7 pounds, and this baby's already over 5. And I'm 34 weeks. So this is going to be a big baby. That's why I'm kind of scared that I might have to get a C-section. I really hope I don't, you know, because, oh, I know, dude. Like, honestly, I feel like I have tried so hard to take care of my belly to not get stretch marks. So to have to be like, oh, you have to get a C-section. And then have a big old fucking scar. And I've seen some people, like, have their scar so freaking big. And then it looks like a fucking book, like their stomach flops. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, it's, like, indented in like that. And it looks like it flops. Oh, I know. I hope I don't go through that. This is why I was saying the other day that I feel like a lot of doctors that open you up for a C-section, whenever it's time to sew you back, they don't care. Like, they just do it and that's it. When in all reality, they should care, you know, and take their time and do it right. Because that's something that you're going to have forever, that scar. That's why a lot of moms go and get tummy tucks. And I've never had enough loose skin to even get a tummy tuck. So, yeah, that's scary. And I guess, I mean, even if I got a C-section, it is what it is. Like, how I looked afterwards, it's whatever. But my main thing is the recovery would suck. You can't win with these people. You're right about that. Thank you, Christine. Veronica, mine are from Irresistible Me. And these ones are, these aren't brand new. I just got these ones. These ones are 24 inches long. And then I cut layers and I do a face frame on them. I haven't done that. All I did was a face frame on them. But that's how long they are before I start cutting them and all that. And then when I cut them in a face frame and I do layers, it looks like a V. So then it makes them look even longer. But my extensions last up to a year. And then after a year, I don't really have to replace them, but I always choose to replace them after a year because I notice that they start getting thin. From brushing them, you know, the hair starts to fall out. Irresistible Me is that's where the extensions are from. Oh my God. So you imagine I still have over a month. At that point, this would be like an 8 or 9 pounder. Oh my God. Oh, that's a small baby. 5 pounds. If Junior weighed 6 something and he was my smallest one, and he literally looked like a little old man with wrinkle out. His skin was so wrinkly because he was so tiny. But the craziest thing, you guys, is even if my kids are born little, like skinny, in the first month they blow up. Like, I mean, my kids get fat, like fat, like rolls fat, double chin, triple chin, all that good stuff. And I breastfeed and do bottle. Didn't go to the NICU. Yeah, mine either, but Junior wasn't that small though. But I was induced at 37 weeks. So he was 3 weeks early. Remember? Damn, Veronica, you remember? I don't remember all my kids' weight. I just know for a fact, like, out of all my kids, Junior was the smallest one, because with this baby, they were telling me the sizes, like how much they all weighed. And she was just telling me to confirm, and I'm like, yeah. And out of all my kids, Junior was the smallest one. Yeah, the doctors don't care. It's so sad. I did take pictures for my gender reveal to go with the whole theme. I just haven't posted them. I posted only one to go with the video. And you know what's so crazy? This morning I was on TikTok, and tell me why, which I knew that was gonna happen because my video for my gender reveal cake got a lot of views. On here it got over 50,000 views. On TikTok, I think it got almost 30,000 views. Well, anyways, this morning when I went on TikTok, tell me why I seen the same exact cake, except it wasn't a gender reveal. It had the smile now, cry later on the top, and then on the sides, you know how I had like the 2000s background theme with the hearts, half pink and half blue. This one was all pink. So the whole cake was pink. It was a heart-shaped cake, like a vintage heart-shaped cake. And it was the same smile now, cry later on the top with the hearts on the side. And I thought that was so crazy because the lady that made my cake, I sent her inspo pictures, like for the smile now, cry later. I picked it out from Pinterest, and then the hearts, I sent her ideas, and then she put it all together. But it was legit my cake. The same one. I don't know if it was a burn away cake or not, but that one was a birthday cake for a girl. It was really cute. I'm like, I guess a lot of people liked my gender reveal cake. The only thing is, if you do a burn away cake, like I said, definitely do a little small one for the burn away cake, and then do a bigger one to give to your guest, because if not, the whole top layer of the cake where it burns and the frosting around it, it's gonna taste really bad. It tastes like the flame of the fire. Like, it will taste extremely strong, like the fire. Yeah, Irresistible Me, that's their website. That's the page. That's their, like, web thing. I have a little bit over 4 weeks still. Yes, I'm already gonna. A lot of you guys don't get my videos anymore, like my notifications or anything. But some of you haven't seen me in forever, and you're like, what the hell? She's having a baby? Surprise! And then every time I post like cute little pictures, like inspo pictures of cute outfits, or did you guys see I posted a picture of a newborn photo shoot, and it was of a little girl of the Virgin Mary. I thought that was so cute. I already have a theme of what I'm gonna do for the baby. I actually need to order a vintage toy, which I already found it. I just gotta order it. Because I'm gonna do, like, you guys know I like to be different and think out of the box, and anything that I do, it has to be different and go with my life, my lifestyle. So for the baby's first photos that I ever do with him, well, for him, I have to get this vintage toy, and it's gonna be cute. It's gonna be really different because I've never seen anybody do it, but I don't know if he's gonna fit in it. But you know what I want to do this weekend? Actually, as soon as I get off live, I need to order it. Unless you guys, anybody knows where I can order the thing to do the belly cast. Hubby wants to do the belly cast so bad. I've never done a belly cast ever with any of my kids. To be honest with you guys, like straight up honest, with my first son, I had a really rough pregnancy because that sperm donor was basically an alcoholic, a junkie, and a freaking woman beater and a cheater. So I spent majority of my time stressed out. With my second, my daughter, that's like the biggest piece of shit, fucking literally scumbag, like shit underneath your shoe that you stepped on accident. Also a woman beater and a fucking cheater, and basically lousy, pathetic, broke ass fucking bum. And the whole time I was pregnant with my daughter, that was stress too, because my daughter was denied forever. So I had a really bad experience with that pregnancy. And then with my other two boys, wasn't bad at all, because that's with Michael, and he's none of that. But with Michael, we never did the belly cast or anything like that, because honestly, we were more stressed out about him going to prison, so we didn't get to do it. And then with Jaden, when Jaden was born, on that pregnancy, I didn't even find out I was pregnant till I was almost going to be 4 months. Or I was already 4 months. I didn't know I was pregnant. And he had just got out of prison, and we were really struggling money-wise and all that. So we've never had the opportunity to do it. But I'm excited because I want to do it with this baby, and I think we need to do it now because I'm pretty sure I'll be going into labor pretty soon here. So I don't know if I have to like order the stuff or if I could find it anywhere. Like if stores sell it. But I've never done a belly cast. I want to do it. And hubby wants to do it. Serenity wants to do it. It takes a long time. I've never done it. It's exciting though. Oh shit. I have 4 kids. Order it on Amazon. Yes, thank you. I got me a really good man. With my first pregnancy with my son, this guy was such a fucking piece of shit drunk that the day that I was gonna find out like for my ultrasound to find out the sex of my baby, I had to walk from work all the way to the freaking hospital where they did the ultrasound. And it was snowing and fucking freezing because the motherfucker forgot to go get me because he was too busy getting drunk. And that's how I found out the sex of my son. Freezing and walking all the way over there. Like, it was just a shitty situation. Very toxic relationships. So I can honestly say the first 15 years of my life, like relationship wise, was a waste of fucking time. The only good outcome out of it was my daughter and my son. Walmart online. They don't have it inside of the store though, huh? I'll have to, I'm gonna have to order it, right? That's why I said when I get off live, I'll try to go on Amazon Prime and order it, because if, since I have, Prime, they will do overnight shipping and I'll get it the next day. And Jaden's birthday's this weekend and I wanted to go to Denver. I wanted to take Jaden to Denver for his birthday to the water park they have over there, that big old hotel that they have with the water park inside. But honestly, I think we're gonna have to wait till the baby's born, because what if I go into labor on my way over there? I don't even know what the water park it's called, but it's in Colorado. I'm not sure where. But I would like to take him for his birthday. So since he doesn't really, he's going to be 7. So I'm just going to take him cupcakes for his birthday to school. His birthday's Saturday. So then maybe Saturday we can go to like Main Event, which is like arcade place. And then when the baby's here, we can go to Denver to that water park, the indoor water park. In April. Well, after April. I think it will be fun. And the baby will be here. You know what? I've been wanting to go fishing, man. I don't know how to fish. I've only caught one fish in my whole entire life. But I love anything to do with water. I absolutely love it. Love. Like, I don't care if I fish or don't fish, but I like to go and like make sandwiches or pack for sandwiches. I love to go shopping to go fucking fishing. I buy shit that you don't even fucking need. And then I love to sit out there in the water. Like, I'm just an outdoors kind of person. I love it so much. How far is that from New Mexico, Cynthia? I just figured because Denver's not that far. When we went for 4th of July, 2 years ago, we went to, Pagosa Springs for 4th of July. We got a cabin, my whole family, like, we had like a little family reunion out there. And we got these nice ass fucking cabins, like nice. But we got a really good deal because it's like those cabins are like you have to be a member, like it's an actual club. And it's like $1,000 a night to stay in these cabins. But my cousin, he gets like a discount because he has his own sports team, and I mean he's always traveling and stuff. So he was able to get us a really good deal on them. And then last year we wanted to do it, but my cousin basically kept giving us the runaround on trying to see if he could get us rooms for 4th of July, because they get packed like this over there. And he never got back to us. So then I went to go and check and see if I could do it ourselves. And that's when I found out you have to be a member. And if you're a member, it's $1,000 a night. Like, who the fuck's going to want to pay that? So my mom wanted us to become members so we can start going every year. It is so beautiful, you guys. So beautiful. And it's like a private little area. And then the houses are like up in the air. And down the bottom floor is literally just a big old jacuzzi. And then you go upstairs and it's the house. So it has the kitchen. It has, depending on how many rooms you get. And then, like where the one we stayed in, the bottom floor was a jacuzzi. The top, when you first walked in, was a nice kitchen. And then the living room. And then a bedroom and a bathroom right as soon as you walk in. And then in the living room, when you sit on the couches, there's like kind of like a balcony on the top. And it's actually 2 more beds up there. It doesn't have a door or anything. It's literally like a balcony, and they have 2 beds there. And then the master bedroom. And then they have, right by the kitchen where they have the table, they have a little balcony where you could go outside. It is so beautiful, you guys. Like, it is so worth every freaking dollar. And then outside they have like their own little lake, and you could actually fish there. It's so fucking pretty. So this year, hopefully, we get to go out there for 4th of July. And then they have a big ol' ass show for 4th of July in the parade. So this is what my extensions look like. The only thing that I cut is the front. See how it has like layers? I've only done those ones. The rest doesn't have any, so that's why it's so long. But just the front, I added layers. Well, not layers, but a face frame. So that way it blends with the rest of my hair. So that's why when you guys are like, did you cut your hair? No, I just wear extensions and they blend in really good. And people think I wear that my hair is this long, but it's just hair extensions. But I don't know what that place is called. It's so beautiful out there. Last year, like I said, we were gonna go, but my cousin kept giving us the runaround, so we didn't get to go. What time is it? It's gonna be 12. It's in Pagosa Springs. It's so beautiful, I'm telling you. But like I said, it's $1,000 a night. But if you become a member where you have to pay member fees, I'm sure you get it for cheaper. But I don't know. I don't know. And if you want to go and stay there for 4th of July, like, you need to book since right now. Because you will not find shit if you try to go in, like, if you try to do it at the last minute. What did I do with my clip for my hair? Dang, I just lost my other little clip. Yeah, I don't know what this man is saying. Thank you, Allison. Quien sabe, amigo. Quien sabe, amigo. So anyways, this Friday, my, the water activating liners and the detail brushes are going to be available on the website. And you guys could get them individually or in a package. Like a bundle. It is up to you guys how you want to get them. And these are them. I don't have mine. Or I do have mine in here, actually. I thought I didn't. I don't think I have my brushes in here. But this is the water activating liners, and these will be available Friday. Mine are a little used already. These are the liners. And then the brushes look like this. These ones are mine though, so they're already used. You get 2 sizes of the same one. And they look like, they're detailed brushes. And there's only limited amount, you guys. If you miss out, you miss out. This is the difference on the sizes. But you get 2 of each. And I actually like to use it to do my eyeliner. But anyways, I love these so much. And there's 2 blacks and 2 white because, I mean, if you do, since I do like, I haven't done them, but I do Halloween looks and Easter, Valentine's Day, Christmas. I do all that shit. I use the 2 main colors that you use a lot is the black and the white. So that's why I decided to do 2 colors of those. But I'm gonna do my brows really fast. But I wanted to show you guys really quick. Where's my setting spray? This morning I was really mad at my daughter because she went and took all kinds of makeup stuff. Where is it? So you can spray water or setting spray. I suggest to do setting spray because it will set faster and it doesn't make it all runny. But since I can't find my setting spray, I'm going to show you guys really quick some of the colors. I really don't know what I did. So you just spray a little water depending on what color you're going to use. But like I said, I suggest to do setting spray. And then and the detail brushes are amazing because they're so little, so you can do so much with it. So there's the pink. This is another pink, but like more purplish. And they dry matte, you guys. I freaking love these. So if you guys have ever bought in any water activating liners from anybody, they're basically same thing, except mine are different specific colors. And I love them. So I'll show you guys better. I should have did it where you guys could actually, I'll flip the camera. And then the detailed brushes. So it will be available in a bundle. Or you could buy them individually. I'm trying to show you guys. Let me put some of the blue. The blue. Oh my God, I overdid it. With the water. Whoops. That was the whole purpose of me doing makeup looks with these, so you guys can see the difference, like how you could use the brushes. But anytime that I do any makeup looks for Halloween or Christmas, Valentine's Day, I always use detail brushes, but I used to buy mine at Michael's Arts and Crafts store, and they look like this. But look at how thick they were. Look at my brushes compared to the ones that I used to use. So with these ones, you could legit, the detail on it is amazing because there's so little. So you could do so much more with it because your detail brushes are so much, it's better. And I'm not just saying that, like, I promise you, so much better. That's why I use them to do my wing liner now. But let me show you some of the colors. Those are just some of these colors. I just sprayed the whole fucking palette. I don't care. But those are some of the colors. And I tried to do like a colorful, like different options. Let's do a little yellow. So you guys can see. And again, if you do, I feel like when I first started working with water activating liners, I used to use water. And that's why I think a lot of people call them water activating liners. But in all reality, they work better with setting spray, because with the setting spray, since it's still liquid, it activates it so you could grab the color, but then it dries a little bit faster. If you do it with water, it makes it a little bit more runny. And when it's more runny, what happens is if you have creases in your eyes and stuff, it spreads, the water will make it spread through those little cracks. But you could use these for Halloween looks, for regular eyeliner. All of these could be regular eyeliners. All of them. Look. Sorry. And they dry matte, you guys. That's what I love about them. And the price-wise is going to be very reasonable. I think for the brushes, the detail brushes, these ones that I would get from Hobby Lobby or Michael's, mainly Michael's. This one's mainly from Michael's. I believe for one brush, it's like $5, $4, $3, depending on the brand. But I'm going to say these ones were $3 or $4 each. But for these ones, you're going to be paying around, I think it's $12. But you're getting 4 brushes. 4 brushes. That's if you buy it individually. Now for the full palette, so let me show you. For the full palette, so my first original water activating liners, I bought these. And if you don't believe me, you can go and look. You could screenshot it, go look it up. This is from Amazon Prime. For this palette right here, you're going to pay $100 and it's the same products. But it's $100 on Amazon. And this is the colors you get. Mine's a little beat up because I used to use it a lot for Halloween stuff when I first started doing makeup. But for these colors, for that palette, it's $100. If you don't believe me, like I said, go and look. But you don't really get that much of like bright colors. Where does this go? Compared to mine. See? Mine, you get all these colors. I don't want to tilt it down because of the water. I'm going to have to clean this palette now. But see all the colors you get? Compared to this one. And this was $100. So yeah, mine is not gonna be $100. And again, it is gonna be limited I only have a certain amount of them. And they'll be available on Friday, you guys. I think tomorrow I will be posting details on how much it's gonna be, but like I said, just for the brushes, if you don't believe me, go on Michael's and go and look at the brushes individually. You're gonna be paying, I know for a fact, it just depends on the brand that you get, but they could be $3, $4, $5, $6, $7, $8 for just one brush. You're gonna be paying around $12 for 4 brushes. And look at the quality though. Look at the quality on the brush. Look at how thick this shit is. Imagine trying to draw on your face a tiny little fucking heart with this big old fucking brush. I mean, I used to use these a lot because this is all that I could find to use as a detailed brush when I first started drawing on my face, and I made it work. But now that I use these brushes, and the difference on them is the quality is amazing. And for the price, you can't beat it. You can't beat it. And then the pink one is a little bit longer. It's as thin as the blue one, but just longer. The reason why the length is a little bit longer is because sometimes when you're drawing certain things on your face or whatever you're using it for, the length actually makes it better. It helps you create that look even better because of the length. But this is the difference on the length. One's 5mm and the other one is 7mm. And again, there's these detail brushes. Look at how thick that shit is. No, these are, you could use these for nail art too. That's what I love about them. And you could buy them, like I said, if you just want the brushes, you could just buy the brushes. You could buy the palette by itself if you just want the palette. But if you buy it in a bundle, clearly you're going to save more money buying it in a bundle. It's going to be cheaper. But yes, you could use these for, let me show you something. So you could use these for your face, you could use it for your nails, and let me show you what else. So you guys know that I made some stuff for my Valentine's Day tree. And I used paint colors on these wood frames that I got. And I actually used my coloring water activating liners for these. So some of these colors, I drew them with the brushes and the water activating liners. Especially the black, you guys, because I didn't have black paint. And I used the black paint water activating liner from this. And the detail brushes for like the lashes and stuff, I used these. So you could use them for a lot of other stuff, not just your face. So it's pretty cool. I love them. And to be honest with you, I'm planning on doing another, like this is going to be my first set. And then I'm going to come out with another one with different colors. And then that's my plan. I wanted to do a whole colorful one first and then come out with another one with just specific colors and then another one. Do you get what I'm saying? Like kind of like a volume 1, volume 2 situation. But when I started this whole process last summer, I got pregnant and then I got really sick and then I wasn't able to do it. These were supposed to drop for Halloween last year. And if you guys have ever came out with your own makeup products, the process, especially if you're creating your own products from scratch and not buying stuff that's already made and just slapping your name on it, it's a lot of time consuming because you do a lot of back and forth. And when I tell you that my vendor had over 200 colors, so it was like 20 different colors of greens, reds, pinks, purples, blues, and I had to pick what I wanted specifically. It takes a long time, especially if you get like your samples and stuff and you have to wait for them to come in and then you try them and then you have to go and get someone to create a logo for you and then decide how many colors you want. And then for the brushes, same thing. With my vendor, I wanted it to go the same thing, you know, like the whole thing go together. And I wanted specific detailed brushes. At first, they were going to give me thick ones like this. And I was like, no, girl, like I want them to be thin detail brushes. So then we came up with this. And I just wanted 4 of them, 2 of 2. And I should have probably did 6 of them and did 3 of 3. Only because whenever you're drawing on your face and you're doing like a specific look where you go from black to pink and pink to black or white and black, and you only have one brush. When I only used to have one brush, it took forever. I would always have to stop and clean it and clean it and clean it and then dip it into the other color. And it takes too much time. So that was the whole purpose of me doing that. So yes. Hi, Jessica. The vanity, are you talking about? So the vanity that Serenity got for Christmas, it's 2 different things. The vanity it's just a vanity, and the mirror is Hello Kitty by itself. It didn't come together. It was sold separate. I just found it in 2 different stores and put it together. The desk is from IKEA, and the vanity mirror, you could get it at Vanity Impressions. Thank you, Reina. Yes, I am almost ready to pop. They'll be available Friday, but there's only a limited amount of them because since I'm planning to do like, I mean, I could do a restock and all that, but since it was, I mean, I don't know why it went. I have enough, like I have a lot of them, but I didn't go overboard only because I wasn't sure if it was going to be an item that's going to be available 24/7 or not. So yeah. But those are some of the colors. I'm super excited. It kind of sucks, like, in all reality, it sucks that I didn't get to do what I had planned, you know, and do makeup looks for Halloween, because for Halloween, this is what you mainly use is water activating liners. It works better than Halloween makeup from the store. That shit sucks. It cracks. It doesn't even work right. It smears everywhere. So that was the whole plan. But then by the time I was done and I received everything, October for my pregnancy was the worst. Like I was beyond fucking sick. I mean, for 3 months straight, I was really sick, and that's why I didn't go live for 3 months. And plus we were busy with other stuff because hubby bought another dump truck, so we were going through that too. Like, we were really busy, and I was so sick. I didn't even get to really decorate for Halloween last year because of me being sick. I was able to buy my 12-inch skeleton, because if you guys have been following me for a while, you guys know I love to, like, decorate and do all that stuff. Jaden gets all into it, but he's, like, kind of getting over it, too, because he's getting a little bit older. My older kids could give it. They don't care. But now that I'm having another baby, it's like I'm starting all over again. So I'm pretty excited about that. This year, I want to definitely try to buy another skeleton so I could have 2. Sorry, I'm trying to clean the palette because I hate for it to look all... crappy. Anyways, so I'm gonna do my brows really fast. If I could even find my stuff. I don't even know where my stuff is. But if you guys are interested, you guys could get it on Friday. It will be on Homegirl Movement. I just shared a post with it earlier today. But for whatever reason, my page is like not really working. What the fuck, man? Where is all my stuff? There's my eye drops. And I know a lot of you guys have been waiting, literally been waiting since October for me to come out with my eyeliners. So yeah, the desk you could find the vanity desk at IKEA, but the what am I building on? No, but the price is gonna be so reasonable, girly. I promise you, you could pay your bill too. The $100 palette, that was from freaking Amazon, bro. Like $100 isn't. I would not pay for that. I would not pay $100 for that. Like, especially because there's so many people that sell them, but they like sell them all individually, you know. I just wouldn't. They're crazy. Yes, the detailed brushes I love, but that's why I thought, you know, what if some people don't draw on their face and they don't need the liners? So instead of just being available as a bundle, I rather do it as an option, you know, like get it as a bundle, which obviously you save more money if you buy it as a bundle, or you buy them individually, brushes only, palette only. And these, you guys, you could actually use as a liner, like I said, like just regular liners. It doesn't have to be specifically to draw on your face. I promise you. That's what I love about it. Yes, I enjoy decorating. I love decorating and all that fun stuff. And since it's just hard to decorate for my house because my house is so freaking big on the outside, it makes it harder because you have to fill it in with more shit. You have to fill it in with more stuff, so that's the only thing that sucks about it. Damn, where is my spoolie for my freaking brow thing broke off, and now I don't have a spoolie. But I could just use my one for my lashes. I do plan on coming out with another like collection like this. This is my homegirl collection. You guys remember the lipsticks, the palette, and the lash bundle. I am working on something. Well, I already have something ready. I just haven't done it, and I've been kind of slacking. But I am working on something else that is like I'm working with something else like a collab. And that's the whole contacts situation, like the contacts I'm wearing now. Susie, hi. I don't know why it doesn't notify you. I'm sorry. That sucks. It has its days. Sometimes people say they get notified and then sometimes they don't. And honestly, like, I haven't even been really getting ready lately because, no lie, like, there's days where I just want to stay in bed all day. Like, I make it a purpose to get up, get my kids ready for school, send them on their way, and then I eat breakfast, and then I always end up falling asleep. Today I didn't, though. And then I make dinner, pick up the kids from school, or go to a doctor's appointment. And then if I have to work, then I work, because you guys, I do have a real job. But other than that, like, there's days that I just, like, yesterday I told hubby, I said, today I'm pulling my pregnancy card. I'm not doing shit in all day. I'm just not, like, So he made me some enchiladas for dinner, and oh my god, they were so good. Though he made enchiladas, like a casserole of enchiladas, red chili enchiladas, but I made the chili for him. I fried the tortillas for him because, girl, if you don't fry your tortillas for enchiladas, that's fucking disgusting. That's weird. Those ain't enchiladas. That's a fucking hamburger helper enchiladas, because it just does not taste the same. So I had to fry the tortillas for him. And then I was craving Spanish rice. So I made Spanish rice, and then he did the casserole. Chopped up some lettuce and tomatoes. It was so delicious. Actually, I want to eat some right now. And then today, so technically I wasn't supposed to make dinner, but I guess I kind of did. Oh my god, bro, let me tell you something crazy. Remember how, I don't know if you guys remember that I was sharing with you guys about the girl that I found on TikTok that is homeless? Yes, decorating is fun. It's fun. The girl that I told you guys that already has, I think she has like 4 or 5 boys. But that she's homeless, and what made me like be really curious about her story on TikTok is the fact that whenever her kids go to her baby daddy, she sleeps in her car, right? But she stays out like in the desert somewhere, and it happened to be in Texas. And I was like, oh my god, what if this girl is staying out there where all those women got, unalived the Border Patrol killer guy? And sure enough, dude, she's from out there. And I was like, oh my god. So that's what made me like very curious about her story. But anyways, recently I haven't like been seeing any of her stories. And then boom, one day I'm on scrolling on TikTok this week or last week, I don't know. And then I'm like, bro, is she pregnant again? What the fuck? And she's pregnant. And she was saying that she's still homeless. She hasn't gotten a place. She still stays at her mom's whenever she has her boys. When she don't have her boys, she stays in her car out there. And that's scary, dude, especially you're pregnant, even not even being pregnant. Like, I was already feeling worried about her staying out there. And that's where all of those women were being unalived by that Border Patrol guy. And that's where she stays out there. So I was like, what the fuck? Anyways, now she's pregnant and she stays out there by herself. And I'm just like, girl, aren't you scared? Aren't you scared? So I like my brows. My brows are naturally bushy, and I just like them to look like very natural. I hate for my brows. Like, I don't have thin brows. I have bushy brows. I don't like to color them in too much, like fill them in too much. And I definitely don't like to thin out my brows because I don't want them to look like Sharpie brows. So I just add a little bit of product and then I shape them with my Frankie Rose concealer. But anyway, she was saying that she's still staying in her car and that whenever she gave birth to her baby that she was going to move in with her mom. Her mom was going to let her move in. I don't know if maybe her mom doesn't let her move in now because maybe it has something to do where they live. Like, you know, some places don't allow you to have visitors more longer than a certain amount, especially like apartments or if you have a landlord and shit. But that's what she was saying. And then when I was super shocked that she's pregnant. Like, I was so fucking shocked. Like, girl, like it's none of my business or whatever, but I just feel like if you are in a situation where you're homeless and you're already having to stay in your car when you don't have your kids, and when you do have your kids, you have to go and stay at your mom's house and unload and reload everything and then take them to... Why would you have another kid? Is that not just weird? Like, am I overjudging? But be for real. Why would you put your... Like, having a baby is such a blessing. If it happens, it happens. But my thing is, why would you put yourself in a situation like that when you know you're already going through it? Why would you want to add more stress to your stress? Why? Why? I just don't get it. I really, truly, like, no hate. I just don't get it. Why people do that. Like, you clearly can't afford to get a place to live with your children and yourself. Why are you having another baby? They barely even fit in her. She has an SUV, right? And she barely even fits in there because she already has 2 car seats. Because the 2 little ones, the 2 younger ones, they in car seats. And then she has the older boys. But I don't know if she has 4 or 5 boys. And just knowing that she stays out there by herself is scary, dude. Because, yeah, they arrested the freaking guy, the Texas border guy that was unaliving all those women. Yeah, he got caught. He's in prison right now. But that doesn't mean there's not other crazy men out there or women that can hurt you. And she's out there staying by herself. Heck no, girl. Heck no. I'm trying to find my other brush like this, and I don't know where it's I just think it's crazy. Exactly. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, you can't sit there and say, oh, I didn't know that I could get pregnant. You spread your legs and you're not on birth control and you're letting them bust a nut in you. Girl, you're going to get pregnant. There's a high chance. That's like playing roulette with sperm. But if you're already struggling, that's why I said, like, when people were asking me if I'm going to get my tubes tied after I have this baby, and I said no, because I mean, I'm in a good place, and if I were to have another baby, I'm okay with that. Even financially I can afford it. And even if, like, me and hubby didn't work out, I can still afford it. The fuck? But why do people do that? I feel like sometimes people like to go through fucking fucked up situations. Like, unless that's their way of trying to trap somebody, you know? Like, oh, I really like him. But I feel like when you're trying to trap a man or a guy, your mentality is still a child, because what the fuck you trying to trap a man for? The fuck? If me and my man weren't together or split up, guess what? I can still afford to have all my kids. I can afford to have my own house. I can afford to take care of myself and not be all stressed out. I will survive because I don't depend on a man. But homegirl's already sleeping in her fucking car. What the heck? Like, why are you having more kids? I just feel bad for her. I'm just more scared of her sleeping in her fucking car, dude. And you know what also kind of blows my mind is like, she's not like viral on TikTok or anything like that, but she does get good views. She gets good numbers, you know. She does beautiful makeup. They send her makeup like how I get PR and stuff, and you do reviews on makeup. That's like what she was doing too. But I'm like, don't you get scared to be putting your life out there like that? Like, that's how I found her. Remember I said that her story about her being homeless and sleeping in her car. And that's how I started following her, because I was interested in her story. And then I saw that she does makeup and gets PR, all this shit. But doesn't that make you be kind of like, fuck, dude, someone's going to report me to child services? Because wouldn't child services be all over that shit? Like, I'm just surprised that she would want to share her story. Like, that's something, if I was in that situation, I definitely would not put my story out there like that, because I would be afraid, because knowing how these fucking fake bitches are that watch me, not my real supporters, but you fake bitches, snakes that watch me, that don't like me, they would call child services like this. So I'm surprised she's not scared of that. Because let me tell you, people could be very fucking evil. I just feel like, isn't she scared, you know, that somebody would do that to her? Marcy, thank you for the 100 stars, girly. Thank you. Thank you. I'm almost there. Baby's almost here. I'm excited for you guys to see the baby, and I'm excited. I'm nervous. I have not yet to see, like, you know, when you get your 3D pictures of your babies and you kind of be like, oh, baby looks like this sibling, or baby looks like me, or baby has dad's nose. You kind of get a little input of what your baby's going to look like. This baby has not shown his face my whole pregnancy. I do not have one single 3D picture of what the baby looks like, because he's always hiding his face. Oh my God, Anna, you, girl, that shit is fucked up. If you've never heard of the Border Patrol, murderer guy, oh my God. Like, I'm being dead ass that guy is horrible. He worked for the Border Patrol, and he was picking up hookers, well, prostitutes, whatever you want to call them. And he ended up taking, I don't know if it was 3 or 4 of them, he took their lives. He would pick them up. He would, you know, have sex with them. He would buy them dope and, you know, get them all whatever, and then he would have sex with them, and then he started taking their lives. One of them, the last girl, how he got caught, the last girl escaped, and then he would go and dump the girls out there by the border. Like, that's because he knew he knew all the roads, because he did Border Patrol. This was in Texas. He just got sentenced for his crime. That's why I was like, oh my God, dude, let me, like, whenever I seen her getting ready, because she did get ready with me. I'm homeless. I live in my car. And she was showing how she gets ready, and she brushes her teeth and gets ready out there. And she was outside of her car, you know, brushing her teeth with a water bottle and all that. And then you could see the background, and I was like, bro, this girl has to be out there. It's either New Mexico or she's out in Arizona, Texas, something like that. And sure enough, dude, it was over there. I was like, what the fuck? What the hell? I would be so scared. Like, I would be really scared. I just don't know why she would put herself in a situation like that, you know? Like, I guess some people just don't have their priorities straight. I mean, if you already have a certain amount of kids, you can't use the excuse that it was an accident. Nah, bitch. If you already have 2, 3, 4 fucking kids and you get pregnant again, you cannot use the excuse that it was a surprise or an accident. You clearly know you're fertile. You clearly know you get pregnant. And when you are having SCX with someone and you're not using protection or you're not on birth control, you cannot say that's an accident. No. You know what you're doing. Like, every single person in this world knows what they're doing. When you're doing whatever the fuck you're doing, whether you're going to put your hand on top of a freaking fire flame, you know you could burn yourself and hurt yourself really bad. Whether you go swimming in the pool and you know you can't swim and you're about to jump in the deep end, you know what's could happen. Everybody knows what they're doing. Everybody. There's no fucking excuse. So I just don't know why she would put herself in that situation, honestly. But I just feel bad for her. But then again, should you feel bad for somebody like that? Like, be for real, for real. I'm just curious. Do you feel sorry for someone that put themselves in that situation? That's like when I got pregnant with my son, my firstborn, I was with that fucking guy for 9 years, you guys. I was with him for 9 years. I met him when I was 13 years old. And I was with him for 9 years. And that motherfucker cheated on me like no other, beat my ass like no other. Why would I stick? Like, I knew for a fact that if I were to get pregnant from this guy, most likely it wasn't going to change him. He was still going to be a piece of shit. I can't blame nobody for that but myself. Same with the same situation with my daughter. That guy was the golden ticket fucking piece of shit in the world. I mean, if there's such thing, he gets the fucking golden ticket for being a piece of shit. But I should have known better, you know? I should have known better. Everybody does what they do on their own. That's why, like, I don't know, like, should I feel bad for the girl? Like, I don't know if that's, like, a reasonable to feel bad about it, right? Oh, I was sharing about this girl that I follow on TikTok that she's homeless, and this week I hadn't seen her videos in a while. And this week I got one of her. I hadn't seen her videos in a while. So then this week, I finally came across one of her videos when I was scrolling on TikTok, and she's pregnant, and I'm like, oh my God, dude, like, this girl's pregnant and she's still homeless. Like, what? Why would you do that to yourself? Like, why? Like, wouldn't you want to work on getting a place for your children and you that you currently already have? Yeah, Connie, and I agree with you 100%. That's what I'm saying. When you're young, you're dumb. You're young and dumb, and you don't fucking, like, that's what I'm saying. Like, now that I'm older, I realize, like, fuck, dude, why the fuck would I stayed with this man for 9 years after all the shit he did to me? And I mean, I'm grateful that I didn't get pregnant until after I was 18 years old, because I met him at such a young age. But why the fuck? Like, what was wrong with me? And then with my daughter's fucking sperm donor, same shit with that piece of shit. Like, why the fuck? Like, I literally, in my mind, it was like he was like the golden ticket, like Prince Charming. Fuck no. Motherfucker still probably lives with his mama, don't pay fucking bills, don't even fucking cater to any of his fucking 20 kids. But when you're young, you don't see it. But what happens if you're already 25 years old or older and you're still putting yourself in a situation like that? You're just straight up fucking dumb. Be for real. Because I feel like when you're younger, you don't know, you don't know any better. But if you're already in your late 20s or in your 30s or your 40s and you're putting yourself in a situation like that, then you're just straight up fucking dumb. Like, your mentality is like, what the fuck? You're blind or something. Because why? What'd you do? Like, what? You can't use the excuse that you're young. That's why I say when I sit here and I think about it, I'm like, dude, what the fuck? I was so dumb with these like, what? And I wasted so much time, like with my son's sperm donor, 9 years. My daughter's sperm donor, 6 years. That's 15 years back to back that I fucking wasted on trash. And then I finally met Michael, and I'm going on 14 years with him. And he went to prison for 5 years, but like, I just knew he was the one. That man has never cheated. That man has never raised a hand on me. That man has never called me anything other than Chris, babe, his wife, Crystal, and that's it. I've never been called a bitch, a slut, a whore, ugly, nothing. Never. Even when we fight. When we fight, we do the silent treatment. That's what we do. Silent treatment. That's it. You go your way, I go my way. We don't yell at each other. We don't argue like that. With these other fucking guys, they thought I was a man and wanted to beat me like a man. Till finally I started defending myself, and then they learned that, nah, dude, like, I'm not gonna let that shit slide. Put your hands on me and I'm fucking put my hands on you too. Like, cheated on, like, when a man cheats on you, that's it. I don't know how you would ever want to stay with somebody that ever cheated on you. I feel like that's like, but I was so young, you guys, like I said, the minute that I had to walk to find out what the sex of my son was with my first son, and I had to walk in the fucking cold in the snow because that piece of shit decided that he was going to get drunk instead of finding out what the sex of his baby was going to be. And I walked. That's the day that I should have walked away. But I didn't. It took me 7 months after having my son to finally leave him. And that's sad, but you're young. You're young and you don't get that. I don't know. But if you're in your late 20s and you're already in your 30s and you're still in that situation, there's something wrong with you. You just like to get played like a fool at that point or get mistreated, because love shouldn't hurt. It really shouldn't. It truly shouldn't. Rubina, so am I. It just sucks. Like I said, like the only good outcome out of it was my children. But it sucks because, like, even till this day, I still deal with the bullshit with my daughters, that fucking side of that family. Like, they still want to fucking come and try to act like there's somebody important in my daughter's life when they're not. Like, I get blamed for everything, you guys, and my daughter's the one that don't want nothing to do with them. And I get blamed for trying to keep her away. Nah, y'all did that on your own. She's 14 years old now. She can clearly see what you guys are about. You can't brainwash her now. She's not 2 years old, 3 years old no more. And my oldest son, that guy doesn't even exist. My daughter and my oldest son, their dad is Michael. That's their dad. Michael's been in their lives since Serenity was 7 months when Michael came around, and he's been around since. My daughter's 14 years old. She's going to be 15 in August. In May, it'll be 14 years of me being with Michael. That's how long Michael's been in Serenity's life. Basically, her whole life. She calls him dad. That's her dad. And me and Michael are, like, I honestly can say that if me and Michael ever did split up for whatever reason, I know for a fact he would still be involved in Serenity in Nathaniel's life. Even if they're not his biological kids. I know he would. Like, he's such a good person. He's an amazing father. Sometimes I feel like certain people, like sometimes people think that just because you gave birth to a kid or you donated the sperm, that automatically makes you a mother and a father. No, that does not make you a fucking mom or a dad. Anybody can fucking give birth or contribute to getting you pregnant. The definition of a mother and a father is being involved in your children's life, not just when you pick and choose, but actually being there all the time and caring and seeing if your kids are having a good day or if they're having a bad day or they need help with their schoolwork or they're doing a Christmas performance and you're going to go to support them, or they're in cheerleading and you go support them, or they play football in the summer, or, you know, you need a pair of shoes, or you need any little thing. That is a parent, literally. Not fucking giving birth. Because I feel like there's a lot of times that a lot of, like, the sperm donor, they always get, like, deadbeat. They're a deadbeat. They're not a real father. But there's a lot of women that are a piece of shit, too. A lot. A lot. A lot. And it's crazy to say that nowadays there's no shame. There's people that are freaking horrible parents and they flaunt that shit on social media like it's nothing. Like dead ass on social media acting like it's nothing, like it's cool to be a piece of shit parent. I don't know, dude. I think that's sad. Yeah, hubby is he's amazing. That's why, like I said, like when I first met him, I met him in May. In August is when he got in trouble. And then he was on pretrial for a year. That year I got pregnant with my son. Michael went to prison. He turned himself in when our son turned 2 weeks old. He went to prison for 5 years, but I just knew he was worth waiting for. Like, he was a good person. He went to prison on his first offense. It's not like he was kept fucking up and that's why he went to prison. No. You know, when everybody does dumb shit when they're young, but I just knew he was worth the wait, you know? Not just because I had a kid with him, but I just knew, like, he was literally the first guy that I ever dated and opens the door for me. You know what I mean? Holds the door open, opens and closes the car door for me. Like I said, has never disrespected me and called me a bitch or a whore or anything like that. Even when we get in an argument, never. I mean, I got in an argument with my friend at the time when I first met him, and he let me go and stay with him right away. He said, if you want to come and stay at my house, you're more than welcome to. And I had just met him, you guys. Like, I had just met him. I think maybe like it had been like a month a month and a half, and he said I could go and stay at his house if I needed to. And he let me and my daughter stay with him, and Nathaniel. At the time, I only had them two, so. But he's a really good person, and I mean, it says a lot too that, you know, when he got out of prison, he could have went back to his old ways, you know, like easy money is amazing, especially the money he was making. He could have got out of prison and went back to his old life and made easy money. And instead of that, we struggled and went through a really rough patch. But look at us now. We might not be rich, millionaires, but we have a roof over our head that hopefully one day will still be alive and paid off, because it's going to take a long time to pay off this house. He started his own business, you know, like, but if he wanted to, and if he was selfish and didn't care, he could have went back to his old ways and made money, which whatever. I would have loved for him to make easy money like that, and we would have had whatever we wanted. But then you have to look over your shoulder all the time, and most likely he would have went back to prison, and then they would have doubled his time. No, thank you. So I'm really grateful that he chose to get out and live his life right. I mean, he went from making 30 to 40, 50 grand in days to having to get 2 fucking 9-to-5 jobs a week just to make minimum money when he first got out of prison. And we were really struggling, you guys, like really struggling. Did you, like, you know what's something crazy that I heard recently too, that the number one cause of couples fights is money. And honestly, I can say that's true, because when he first got out of prison, he couldn't get a job, and I was paying all the bills and all that. And we would fight so much about that, because he couldn't get a job. And I honestly thought, like, that we weren't gonna make it. And it was getting bad. Like, our arguing was getting bad, like getting mad at each other, to the point that I recall only one time in 14 years, I made him leave the house. Like, kicked him out of the house. Like, it was that serious of a fight that I told him to leave. And the crazy thing is, like, right after that, like a few days after that, I found out I was pregnant. I was going to be 4 months with my son. So it was my hormones. It was legit my hormones, you guys, I promise. And I feel like sometimes God does certain things for a reason. And I feel like that was God's way of, like, you guys can't give up on each other, you know, like, you need to work as a team, make things better for yourselves. You guys are just going through a tough fucking patch. And he gave us a baby. Because once I found out I was pregnant, like this, you guys, instantly like this, things changed. And he went and got 2 jobs. He was working at O'Reilly's Auto Parts. And then he got a second job at night at Lowe's hardware store. And that's how we started getting, like, on our feet. And then I had my son. After that, 2 years later, we bought a house. And now here we are, 5 years later after that. But if you've ever lived a lifestyle like that, I'm telling you, it's hard. Hold on. Sorry, guys. It's my daughter. It was my daughter. Yeah, I feel like everything happens for a reason. Sometimes I feel like whenever you're going through a hard time, it's like you find when you're going through a really hard patch or a hard time and you're really struggling and going through it, it makes you feel like you put yourself down, and instead of trying to like swim to the top and, you know, make things better, sometimes, like personally me, whenever I would be going through rough things, I would like kick myself even more down and drag myself more down and sink slowly to the point that I would be so depressed and be like, fuck it, I'm gonna get high. That was my excuse to like getting high. I was like, fuck it, I'm going through this, or my man's in prison and I'm all stressed out and taking care of 3 kids by myself and, you know, hustling and doing what I had to do. And I would use that as an excuse to get high. Yeah, my daughter came to the door. Hopefully it doesn't mute on here, because every time I mess with the screen, that happens. But let me tell you, sometimes you have to suck yourself out of that and not do that, because instead of making things better for yourself, you dead ass make it worse. Because I'm telling you guys, like, it makes it worse when you put yourself in, like, in that situation where you're all depressed and sad, and you do it to yourself. I'm grateful that I'm not all depressed and sad, because fuck that. Living like that sucks. I think Rubina, I don't think it's gonna do it. I think it's mainly like whenever I pull down like my notifications when I get a notification and then I click it down. That's when it always messes up my screen. Like, it mutes it all crazy. Another thing, you guys, miserable people will try to bring you down too. Like how we said earlier, you know, people don't like to see other people happy. And when they have a sucky fucking life, they're gonna do everything to try to bring you down because their life sucks. Don't give them the satisfaction. Because, girl, let me tell you, I've learned so much during this pregnancy of not letting fucking baddies get to me. The baddies. Not the baddies, the baddies. I want to get me I need to order me a new powder blush, because I don't really like this shit no more. But the powder that I have that I like is, I don't know where it's at, but I don't have that much of it left. But it works really good. This one. The Dior one, but look at what I have. And I barely even found this one, so I started using what I had left of it. Yeah, people are I've dealt with a lot of shit. And normally, like, I can honestly say that I let shit get to me, and I'm the type of person that, like, I, like, ain't gonna let that shit go until I get something out of it, you know? Like, nah, dude, you want to run your mouth, and okay, then we could play that game. But now, it's like, I know. Like, before, when I used to sit here and address bullshit all the time, it was because I was being brought up or people were talking about me and I was going to address it, because we're not going to sit here and make lies on me. But now, I just don't give a fuck what anybody says. Because honestly, that's what they want. Is some attention, because clearly I don't know, they don't get attention or that satisfies them. I don't know. But I've learned to let a lot of shit slide. A lot of shit. Has anybody tried the Huda Beauty baking powder? The pink one they just came out with? I want to try it, but there's a specific color that I want to try. And every time I go to Sephora to try to get it, they're sold out. I should just order it. But I don't know about you guys, but personally, like, I hate to have to order shit. Like, I just want to go in the store, buy it, and take it home. And then apparently I was told on one of my lives, somebody said that they closed Ulta by the closest Ulta by my house, that they closed it. And now I'm like, shit, well, where am I gonna go freaking shopping? Yeah, and it's not that you gotta let it go. It's that you have to realize that some people get they get, like, it satisfies them to see you get all worked up over the bullshit they say, but in all reality, they just look so fucking goofy. Like, especially when you do all this and you don't have, like, you don't back it up. Like, you just fucking look slow and dumb. So it's not really, like, letting it go. It's more like, it's not even worth your time to even fucking pay attention to it, you know? It's like, it makes them look dumb. Like, I guess the best example that I can say is, like, when somebody goes and makes a post and says, I really don't give a shit I really don't give a shit what's being said about me, but you're still addressing it. Because if you really didn't give a shit, you wouldn't even fucking post about it. You wouldn't even bring it up. You wouldn't even tell anybody. But by you going and saying, I really don't give a shit about so-and-so, but this and this happened, you do care. You clearly do care. Clearly. So you just look fucking dumb. So now, like I said, this whole time I've learned that, especially, like, with all the bullshit I dealt with the past year, dude, like, the amount of shit I dealt with fucking lies and lies and lies, and till this day, nothing has ever yet to be fucking proven, because it was all lies and more lies and more lies. It just is like, it was a fucking waste of energy and time entertaining it. Because that's what it was. And entertaining bullshit. Like, you're entertaining bullshit with shit that's not even on your level. Like, honestly. For what? There's no point of doing that. So. Okay, so I'm going to do the liner. And I'm going to show you guys how I use, where are they? The brushes. If I could find them. I don't know where they're at. And then I use the Jet Black Cream Liner. Well, I don't know where the brushes are. You know the saying, the loudest one in the room is the weakest one in the room. I promise you that's true. So out of these two brushes, sizes, honestly, whichever one works really, really good. So I'm just gonna grab this pink one. The pink one's a little bit longer on the length. And then on my eyelid, I'm gonna put a little bit of concealer and then I'm just gonna set it. Just to show you guys how good the liners work, okay? Because it's already 1. I'm literally gonna get off live. My contacts like... and call it a night. Well, not really, because I know I probably won't be able to fall asleep. And then I'm gonna use this Avatar palette because I don't know where my other palette is. And just to set it, because you could use setting powder, obviously, I'm just gonna get like a light brown and add it on my eyelid to set the concealer so I don't crease. And I'm just gonna add that. I guess the best example that I can give on bullshit of going back and forth and both claiming they don't give a fuck is Alabama and Bad Baby. They've been going at it for how many fucking months and they both claim not to give a fuck, but every day they make a new diss track and make a new post about each other. You clearly do care. So why say you don't? I mean, at least when I was going through the bullshit, I always said I will always fucking address it. If you ever hear me talking about some bullshit story about me, is because a bitch brought me up and I'm addressing it. Other than that, if I don't have a reason to say nothing, I'm not. But they've been going at it. Even today, I seen a new song. I don't know which one it was, but one of them made a new song. Okay, so the cream, if you guys don't know how to do, like if you have a hard time doing a cat eye wing or just a wing liner with liquid eyeliner, definitely suggest this cream one from Anastasia. It works really, really good. And of course, get a good brush. So see, I just do a little line, grab a little more product. And then drag it out like this. Oh, I forgot you guys weren't even stuck on anything. And then grab a little bit more product. And since the brush is so like thin for the detailing, you could get it really close on the inner corner if you like it to be thin. These brushes help really good with that because you could get it super close. And what I like about the detail brush is that you could go and fix any little thing because it's so little. Another thing you can do, like, since it's such a small detailed brush, and it does take a little longer to fill it in because of how detailed, how thin the brush is, you could actually just create the line, like a stencil, and then get another bigger brush, like an angled brush, like, let's see, you could probably even use your brow brush for your brows, like another angled brush like this, something a little bit more bigger, and then you could fill in the rest of it so you don't sit there and keep adding it with the small one, as long as you create your stencil with the small detail brush. Or you could continue using it. But honestly, see. They're gonna be available on Friday. The brushes and the palette will be available on Friday on Homegirl Movement. Now I'm gonna switch so I can clean up in here. There's a post on my page. It has a picture of the palette and the brushes, and it has the page on Facebook, Homegirl Movement. And the link is also homegirlmovement.com. So it looks like this. See how it does the detail for the liner is so good. So I'm gonna do the other side with the same brush. Like so. And this one, I'm gonna connect it like this. Like that. So you could connect it, just create a stencil. And then again, you could continue to use the detailed brush or get you an angled brush or just any other brush that can help you fill it in. Just because since it's such a detailed tiny brush, it takes a little longer to fill it in. And if you're in a hurry, I do suggest just to get another angled brush and fill, like basically color it in. like that. And then now I'm going to switch back to the small brush. Like this. Fill it in. And I think this side is thicker than the other side. So I'm gonna make this side a little thicker. Like so. And that's it, folks. Clean the brush. And then another thing for these brushes, they do come with the protector inside of them. Well, that covers it. I don't have mine because I threw them away. But if you throw away that little clear protector that's on the outside, be very careful when you stick it in there, because if you just jam it in there, it's gonna make the little bristles kind of be all fucked up. And then whenever you try to use them, they're gonna be all spread out all crazy. You can fix them by just adding water and reshaping them, but just keep using the protectors, to be honest. You don't wanna leave them all fucked up. Maxine, you can, I promise you. You just gotta practice. And practice and practice and practice. Because, I don't know, the only thing that I can say that I've been doing for years since I first started doing makeup is my lip liner and my freaking wing. Other than that, I never used to do my brows. I just used to pluck them. I used to wear foundation and blush, and that was it. And my lip liner combo and my eyeliner. Besides that, I never knew anything of, like, I thought blush and a shit ton, mascara and a bunch of blush, to me, that was like, ooh, I look so beautiful. And then if I tried to do eyeshadow, I look like a raccoon. When I was pregnant with Jaden, that's when I decided, like, that's when it started going viral with girls doing their brows. Like, everybody was into doing their brows all detailed and shit. That's when I was like, girl, I need to learn how to fucking do my brows. That's what made me, like, get into doing makeup. So I would sit there on my kitchen table. I didn't have a vanity. I didn't, much less a makeup room. And I would mess around with my makeup trying to learn how to do my brows. And then slowly but surely I started getting more into it. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to start watching girls do tutorials and shit. But when I started doing it at the time, a lot of the influencers that I used to watch never used to share what brushes they were using or what products they were using. It was just you watching them do their makeup and not share anything. So when I decided to go live, that's why I was like, you know what, I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna try to help out. Since I'm learning, maybe there's other girls that want to learn with me, and I can share step by step what I do and what I've learned, and maybe that can help others. And that's how I started. That's how I started. I've been doing this for 5 years now. 5 years. And then these lashes are my Lowrider Girl collection. And these ones are in style Flaca. I'm just gonna throw these ones on because they were right there, but if you guys want to check them out, they're on Homegirl Movement. Thank you, Patsy. Oh my God, that's mean, Allison. Oh, that's so sad, Allison. That's mean. That's fucked up. Oh, I'm so sorry. It's crazy to say, but you think, like, you know, men do a good job at putting women down, but in all reality, I feel like women are like the main ones that put each other down is women. Like, yeah. Women put each other down like no other. That's why the whole women should be uplifting women bullshit is bullshit to me. Because somebody that does social media and is in like my category for my page is like makeup, doing makeup and playing with makeup and learning new makeup looks and learning new tips and tricks and trying out new products. I mean, it's like a girly page. But my whole experience ever since is women are very petty and jealous of each other. And they will always be the number one people to put you down. Some bitches are so fucking ruthless. They put down children as well. But never will ever keep that energy in real life. You know damn well they wouldn't. They just, a lot of people feel safe behind a screen and do all that yapping. Because I promise you, in person is a different energy. But it's sad to say that women are like the main ones that put each other down. And I just don't know how anybody could be, like, if you're a mother and you're putting down children, you're fucking disgusting. That's sad, you know, like, regardless of your situation or what you're going through, or you don't like someone, you don't take it out on the kids. But if you're out there doing that petty shit, no wonder bad shit happens in your motherfucking life. God don't like ugly. Thank you, Connie. This is just simple and fast. I just wanted you guys to see like how good the detail brushes work. And you could use them for anything. From arts and crafts to your face to whatever you want. And now that I did my makeup, I feel like I don't want to take it off. And can I just sleep like this so that way tomorrow when I go to my appointment, I don't have to do my makeup? Can I? I'm gonna sleep on the recliner. I'll see. Just plain. Yeah, right. I can't sleep on the recliner. This baby will be on one. It's sad though, right? Don't you think that's sad? Like, for it to be like, you know, men already do a good job at putting women down, but then for women to be doing it too. And I mean, I'm not gonna sit here and act like a little saint. I've talked shit about women, but I say facts. Like, I'm not gonna go and make up shit. Like, if you run your mouth and you be ugly to me first, I'm gonna be ugly to you too, but I'm gonna say shit that's true. I'm not gonna sit there and make up shit. You look like a motherfucking elf, I'm gonna say you look like a fucking elf. If you have a billboard forehead, I'm going to say you have one. If you come at me first, I can be ugly too. But I'm going to come at you with facts. But in all reality, we shouldn't be like that. But I'm not going to sit here and act like I've never talked shit about someone else that talked shit about me. I'm not. Because I sure as fuck did. Okay, so I don't like to contour my nose. Like, I just don't, because I feel like majority of the time, sometimes we're blind to our own situation, like our own makeup looks. And I mean, sometimes I wonder like, okay, well, if I contour my nose or even however I do my makeup, I wonder like, it looks good to me, but does it really look good? Because I've seen people that can't even, like, they swear their nose is contour and it fucking looks like they went and put dirt on their face and didn't even blend it in. So now I feel like when it comes to, like, I personally feel like I don't need to even contour my nose. That's just my personal opinion. And when I do it, I feel like I probably don't do it correctly because I don't really know how to do it. So I just stick with highlight. And this is like my little way of doing it. And it actually works. And when I do it like this, people ask me if I got a nose job, and I really didn't. So grab a little bit of highlight. Okay. And I just put it down the bridge of my nose. Like that. Okay. And then I do... Normally I use my other brush, which I don't know where it's at, so I'm going to use this one. Then I do the tip of my nose. And nowadays, people use filters like no other. But I'm just curious, like, if you wear filters 24/7 when you're on live, and I mean, you do lives and you're always wearing a filter, what the fuck do you do when you're out in person and your supporters see you and you don't have a filter? And then they really see what you really look like. Like, wow. I wonder what people... Like, that's why I hate to wear filters so much. I don't even wear filters. Like, I feel like TikTok is the only one that lets you wear filters. And what I like about TikTok is when you do wear a filter, when you post your video, it tells you what filter you used, you know, so at least you know you're not hiding it. But Facebook, like, people like to put a big old front and act like they don't wear a filter on fucking Facebook. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, once I add... I do like an exclamation mark on my nose, basically. Once I add it, then I get my other, like one of these brushes, like a blending brush. And then I just blend it out. So you don't want it to look all obvious that you put highlight. And I feel like it makes it look like I contoured my nose, even though I didn't. But are these contacts not the cutest? Because, girl, I think they are the cutest freaking contacts ever. Where's my clip? Let me show you. Hold on. Let me do one more thing. I don't know where the F my setting spray is. Honestly. And now I'm going to get upset because that could only mean that my daughter took it. So I'm going to have to use this one. Because I truly, truly don't know where it is. So I'm going to have to use this one. What's that file? Maybe it's in hubby's truck. I don't know. I don't know. I'm just going to use this one for now. I've never used this one. I don't even know why I'm putting setting spray since I'm going to take it off anyways. put setting spray. And then my lips. Let's see what we can use because I don't have all my lipsticks and stuff are in my purse. But let's see what we can work with lip liner wise. Sorry, I can't even move and my belly's in the way. Okay, so I don't have my regular lip liner I'm gonna use, like any of them. Okay, we'll just use this one because I don't know where my lip liners are. I haven't gotten my lips done in freaking forever, you guys, and I feel like my lips still look like good for not getting them done in forever. Tina, they're not on the website yet. So they're gonna be available on Friday, this Friday. So if you go on the website right now, you're only gonna find the lip liners, the lip gloss, the lipsticks, the lashes, the palettes, but the liners, the brushes, and the liner will be available this Friday. So tomorrow I'll probably make a post on what time they'll be available. But that's why you can't find them right now. This lip liner is super light, so that's why I'm putting extra, because it's so light. Super light. And then I'm gonna use Coqueta. This is from Homegirl Movement as well. Unless I have my other one. Okay, instead of Coqueta, I'm gonna use Sad Girl. Sad Girl. And these are available on the website. I know some of them are sold out, but I don't know which ones. Okay, and then I like my lips to look very pale. So in the center, I'm gonna add like this lighter color. Only in the center though. And then I would put mascara on my bottom lashes, but honestly I'm not gonna do that because I'm gonna end up taking off my makeup anyways right after. So I'm just gonna leave it. But you could put mascara. And then for this one, I'm gonna put a little gloss. But I think I'm gonna do, I don't want it to be dark. Oh, I had Angel Baby here too. I could have did that one. I'm gonna, should I? I'll do the clear one. So I'm gonna do the Serenity lip gloss, which is just clear. Mine's a little dirty because I've been adding it on top. But this one is just clear lip gloss from, it's in the shade Serenity, just clear. And this is on the website too. Because these lip glosses have a little hint of color. And I want it to stay the same color I already have. So if I go in there with clear, it'll keep it the same, you know? And what I do is, I didn't do this at the beginning until my lipstick doesn't look clear. Before you dip it back in, because see how it has the color? Wipe it with your makeup wipe first. Like this, and then stick it in there and you could add more. Like that, and then clean it again before you stick it back in the clear. But this is Serenity and it's just clear gloss. And what I love about the lip glosses, you guys, these lip glosses, is that they're not like all where you go like that and they get all sticky. They're not like that. I love that because I hate sticky lip glosses. I hate them. Like they annoy me. And this is my little fast makeup look. Let me see if I can do a little mascara. I'm not gonna lie, you know what I'm thinking about right now? Some fucking enchiladas. I'm gonna go see if there's still any. I'm hungry. And I'm not gonna lie that my baby is tired of me sitting here because he keeps kicking down here so bad. And I was gonna put on like my regular sweats to be comfortable because the bottom of my pants right here are so tight. Like I even have them folded, but they're so tight on this part. But I didn't want to be in here and freaking, I wanted to not be wearing sweats. So that's what I was like at. But honestly, I'm tired of sitting here. I'm done. We is done. And this is my little glam look. I just gotta fix my hair. If I know where my brush is. I don't know where it's at, to be honest. I need to blow dry my bangs. Tomorrow I need to curl my hair. There goes my extension. My extension. I need to put eye drops on my eyes. Good night, girlie. But this is the finished look. My eyes probably look very red because I didn't put no eye drops. From the contacts. My eyes get so irritated with contacts. So I have to put eye drops no matter what. Even when I have like my regular seeing contacts. But there it is, you guys. This is my finished little look. And for those of you that are interested in the brushes and the palette, it'll be this Friday. Tomorrow I have to get ready for my doctor's appointment. Wish me luck, because I know they're just gonna sit me down and monitor contractions and stuff. But this is the look, you guys. I freaking love these contacts. You cannot tell me these contacts are not the fucking cutest. So this is what my makeup looks like with all the lighting, because, you know, supposedly lighting makes your looks look like a filter. This is with regular room lighting. To me, it looks the same. I don't fucking know. I don't know why people try to blame that the lights make everything look better. Like, bitch. No filters make you look different. Not the lighting. It's the same to me. I don't know. But yeah. The lashes, the lip combo, the liners and all that. Homegirl movement. Homegirl movement. Don't forget this Friday, you guys, if you guys want to get the detailed brushes to get the perfect wing liner or to do drawing on your face or your nails, arts and crafts, you need these brushes in your life. And then, of course, the liner palette, water activating liner palette with all these colors. They're going to be available on Friday. You could buy them as a bundle or separate, however you like. But if you want one, girl, you better make sure you get on it, because I'm not going to lie when I say normally I'm very blessed that whenever we drop something, we sell out on the first day or two, which I'm very grateful for that. So if you're going to want one, you better jump on it, girly. But I love you guys so much. Those that love me, just know I love you. Thank you for hanging out with me so late. If you're not getting notified, make sure that you turn on your notifications and add me to your favorites. If you guys shared my live, if you interacted in the comments, thank you for that. I appreciate you. If you're new to my page, welcome to my page. Thank you, Patsy. I know that they're just gonna, like, you know, when they put you on the monitor, which I need to put these in my purse so I don't forget them. And then they just make sure you're not having contractions or all that good stuff. That's all it's gonna be, so I need to make sure I take those with me. And I think that's all my appointment's gonna be. And then I have an ultrasound this week too. I'm on my weekly visits now, so I'm excited, because that just means baby boy's gonna be here soon, very soon. My bangs are all, because I blow dried them wrong. Thank you, Bernadette. Sweet dreams. Good night. I love you, Patsy. Have a good night, girly. And good night from me and the baby in my belly. He says good night too. I want to go put on sweats, no lie. Can you guys see him moving? Like right here. Do you see that? How it's higher right here than this side? He's awake right now. This is his morning time. That's why I could never go to sleep. But good night from me and my baby boy. I love you guys so much. Good night, Maxine. Thank you, Donna. Thank you, baby girl. Thank you. I think my eyeliner on this one is more like a V. This one should have been more, but it's okay. I'm taking it off anyways right now. But I love you guys so much. You guys have a good night. Don't forget Friday. Friday. Homegirl movement. If you want the liners and the brushes on Friday. Tomorrow I will be making a post at what time and prices and all that. So if you guys are interested, make sure you guys follow Homegirl Movement page on Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, whatever you want, because that's where I post all this stuff, and then I do share it on here as well. So you guys are more than welcome to follow over there too. But I love you guys so much. You guys have a good night, and I'll see you guys mañana. Bye.